I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it.
Yeah.
I'm on top of the league.
Nice.
But let's not sing R. Kelly anymore.
Yeah, are we even allowed to do that?
No,
I don't think so.
No, we're not.
He
No.
was on my Spotify.
Yeah?
It was on your Wrapped.
No, I wouldn't say my raps. I wouldn't say raps. But he's
Yeah, if R. Kelly,
he's on a few playlists that I
R.
heard the
Kelly's
shuffle and I thought, oh, R. Kelly's
still on
still
your
there. I
rap.
thought he got...
Whew.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Anyways, Dan, bring us in.
Yeah. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. Apologies for the inconsistencies. We've been getting told off in the comments, so it's only right
Fuck y'all, man.
Why are you so on us, man?
that we get back
man.
to business.
They didn't know where we have to drive. I'm driving
They
like...
got no idea.
They don't even know where they don't even know where we filmed this.
Yeah. And then rather than saying, okay, thank you, like, okay, whoop-de-doo, you dropped the pod.
Guys, we did this for you.
We filmed this in the Outer Hebrides.
You got no idea.
Look that
We
up.
do for you.
Yeah, if you're new here, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, get onto us, tell us we should be doing more. Should be doing better with our lives.
I thought it was my mum in the comments. You know that?
Yeah. There was some I'm thinking
Sam,
it's my mum's
this is
burner
good,
account.
but what happened last week, Sam?
Yes.
Please, you're embarrassing us.
They're still on us.
Dan, we do little segues now before we start the show.
Okay.
So last week they didn't like the segue, so we decided we're going to keep doing it.
Someone thumbnailed it.
Because you got to get down or lay down.
Get down on it.
So today's segue is someone brought this out a little bit. Which of these cup competitions has the best name?
Okay.
Dan, can you read them out?
Coppa Italia, Coppa Libertadores, Coppa Lana Del Rey, the Gold Cup, the DFB Pokal, and the Carabao Energy Cup.
So yeah, which one? Let's rank them in order from the worst to the best.
The worst.
The worst?
Carabao. Who's ever drank a Carabao?
Yeah, I've never seen Carabao in any establishment I've ever gone in.
And where are they getting the peas from to even sponsor that?
Yeah, it's been a while now as well.
Yeah.
I've not ever seen a Carabao.
I remember when it was Worthington.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
Worthington
Yeah, bro.
was when didn't last this
I've
long.
seen Red Bull, Boost.
I knew the Carling Cup before I knew Carling the beer.
Oh
That's what I'm
wow!
trying to say.
Yeah. That's what the
Actually, there's no Carls.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Worthington Cup.
That's what I'm saying. Even that about Carabao, bro. Where is that energy drink?
Guys, where?
That's money laundering.
Bossman don't even have that.
It's money laundering, man.
That is-
What was it before the Carabao Cup? It was something, the bank, right?
No, it was never a bank.
Maybe Carling.
It was Carling.
I think it might be
Nah,
Carling.
there was something between it.
Is it?
Yeah,
I can't even
It
remember.
was something for like
Is it a bank that's gone by? Is it Northern Rock?
something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
RIP the recession. Yeah, I think Gold Cup's probably worst.
Gold Cup. So Gold Cup at the bottom. And then what? Carabao, yeah?
Carabao's quite bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Energy drink.
Because we've never seen it. They're like, there's all sorts of names, but yeah, Carabao's not great.
The DFB Pokal?
Does anyone know what DFB stands for though? Because
Yeah, Deutsch Footballing.
Which,
Deutsche Football.
Deutsch Football.
Deutsche Football Pokal.
See,
you know what though? I rate the trophy.
Yeah, it's a nice looking
A
trophy.
nice big trophy.
Yeah. Pause. When I hear that, I get like Polish vibes because Pokal is of like polka dots and Poland. Like,
Yeah.
But that's just me. What do I know?
You're just an armchair gaffer. Yeah, Pokal, I'd have it. So it's Gold Cup for me, Carabao, Pokal.
That's the top three now.
Coppa Italia, not a lot of imagination in that one.
No flair.
So the top two is between the Copa Libertadores and the Copa Lana Del Rey.
But isn't the Copa de Libertadores? Isn't that
The Champions
regional
League.
cup? Yeah, the Champions League.
It's just names of cups.
Yeah.
Just names.
What does Libertadores mean?
Freedom.
Yeah, that's
We're
top
here
then.
for that. We're
Yeah,
here for freedom.
probably has to go to the top.
Yeah.
Freedom is
Las
a
Vegas.
gay club.
No, that's heaven.
Heaven.
Copa Libertadores. That sounds like a club.
We're going off track.
As we
guys,
do, Coppa.
let's get out of here. Let's get back to
Where
the
should
show.
we start? Back in the car, as they say on the other football podcast. Where should we start? I don't know. Maybe we should start with the greatest game in history, the greatest rivalry in the Prem. You decide. I'm not sure myself. Let's go to Anfield, where it was a scoreboard draw. Or it weren't boring, was
These
it?
games
It
are
weren't
good.
boring.
These games are never good.
Please build them up.
It weren't boring. No.
Pep and Klopp definitely go on holiday together,
Okay.
and when they're in Barbados.
Yes.
With their wives, they probably say, "Look, brother, I need the points. You need the points. Let's just agree.
Let's share the points.
Let's share the points."
Yeah.
Because Liverpool should have won that game, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
And somehow they didn't.
Didn't.
Yeah.
I think under Pep, they've only won at Anfield once, and that is how it will remain because Klopp's leaving.
Yeah.
So
I said last
probably,
week,
I think with Conte, sorry, Klopp has the best record, head-to-head record.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to remain that way. For a
guys,
while.
I don't know, you wasn't here, Dan, but you might remember last week I said that Marcus Rashford is very similar to Luis Diaz in the sense that, because I can't go a day without mentioning Rashford.
Yeah.
In the sense that both him and Diaz can hurt you, but they probably won't.
Okay.
And I feel like today was testament to that.
Okay. Yeah.
Diaz can hurt you, but he might not.
He's had a bit of a
His dad's been
a
back
mixed
now,
bag.
man. Forget
A
that,
mixed
no.
bag of a
They
season.
showed him on the camera.
He's never going. Yeah, he's
Don't
never
do
going.
that, 'cause
He's never going
for
home.
them scouts.
That made me really angry.
He's never going
That
home.
made me very angry. Maybe because of the game previous, but I was just like, get him off the screen. Man.
Okay.
He hasn't even scored.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's had a mixed bag, and yeah, everything that happened at the start of the season probably played somewhat of a part. But yeah, he's slightly inconsistent and probably should have done better with his chance today. Overall, do we think that we've seen the champions play today, or did they play yesterday?
I've been saying for a long time. I'm not sure about City.
There's a weird feeling about it. I'm not, and I can't
City.
put my finger on it, but it still doesn't feel like the all-conquering Man City team that we've come to know.
KDB just bitching out.
Getting dragged. What do you think about? Is that
you
like
know
a
what,
protection pack?
This is not an agenda blender, but this is just a take. This is just a hot take. I think KDB has one more year at the top level.
You think so?
Yeah.
I was saying.
I don't think that's crazy.
No, I was saying like because there's been a lot of reports saying that Saudi
are hovering.
ready.
Oh, is it?
But I was saying that I thought KDB could do like another 4 years at this level.
Physically,
I don't think so. You know,
he's
yeah.
losing the ball when I'm seeing him
Not
a
at
lot.
this level, I don't think.
Technically, you wouldn't, no, shadow of doubt, like
He could stand in the middle of
Yeah.
some park,
But
some league somewhere and
physically,
spray.
and I don't know if it's the same. I'm
So what do you
seeing
think? City should take the 100 mil and run?
I would probably do so. You know,
If you're getting offered 100 mil for KDB,
and yeah, Pep doesn't seem like the sentimental type. He says things even like he won't sell to rivals and stuff like that. And I think, yeah, if you're looking at trajectory, he's probably going to stagnate very soon if he's not already. And if, yeah, you can get 100 million.
20 minutes left in the
Reals.
game. You're drawing 1-1.
Yeah.
Biggest
away
game of
at
the season. You'd
Where a
make-
win
you'd-
would be.
win would be key.
Yeah.
Take off your
How
Best player.
Oh, man.
what happens to City without KDB? Like, do they continue to be shitty, or will they be City?
nothing happens. They just carry on. They find another
recruitment.
KDB.
But you know what? I've realised today,
Let's go.
their recruitment,
Bit shaky.
it's been
Is it
arse.
time to? It's time to
their
go under the
recruitment-
microscope.
Their recruitment's
Yeah.
been good, obviously, along the years. But
Yes.
their recruitment last year,
That summer was a bit
arse.
weird.
Matthias Nunes,
Broken finger. I can.
crap.
I stand in solidarity with him
Kovacic.
after breaking my hand. So,
Yeah, you-
Kovacic is not crap.
He's one of the only players Chelsea have let go, and they look crap. Who's the other guy that
Doku.
Doku,
Do-
right?
oh, don't.
Doku
Oh,
Max.
I tried to warn you.
Pep is so close to saying this black boy.
That word.
He's close.
He's gonna say that
He's
word.
Close to
Yeah.
saying you black boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why can't you be like Raheem? Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
You don't know what you've got until it's gone.
No, Doku's not good, you know.
He's not, man.
It's mad because
Not
he's as I said before, he's one of those stop-start wingers, and when it works, it's amazing. But I think it's probably been around 3 or so months now. We're in March, where it just hasn't looked how it did when he was new and the shiny new thing.
Exactly.
And he was.
He's a
tearing
perfect
people apart.
example that the country is slightly racist. Everyone saw Doku the first 3 months and they went, "Oh my gosh, look at this fast black man.
Powerful.
He's a cheat code."
And it was juxtaposed against Jack Grealish, who slows it down and has
and
the
well.
hair and the.
And I feel like a lot of us ethnic people, we went, slow down a second. We've seen a lot
You've
of
seen this
Dokus.
before.
We've seen a lot of Dokus.
I've seen this in Power League.
at the local rec.
I've seen it in the
Hackney
Hazen.
Marshes. I've seen this before.
I played in the Hazen Yedding League for a couple of seasons.
we've all
See
done it.
every single weekend. Go, 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 go. How many goals at the end of the game?
Yeah.
None. How many assists? None.
How many mistakes?
You know what? Yeah,
Pep ain't
Five.
got time for these sturdy doing them. What's them dances?
getting
they're doing with the-
getting sturdy.
He hasn't got time
yeah.
for those TikToky guys with the coloured
Drip.
the drip. No, he hasn't got time for them.
There was
He needs
a
you to
game
do
this
your job,
season,
and
I
you're not
think-
doing your job, Doku.
Yeah, earlier in the season, there was a point where he had like 7 assists or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, because remember he got who was it again? It's
4
that
in
game
one
we mentioned.
game.
Yeah, again, yeah.
Stat pad.
I don't know if it's even said. I think it's 5 assists he had. Sorry, and he had 4 in one game, and everyone was blind to it. I'm like, no, guys, he got 4 assists in one game, which is a good achievement. But let's not extrapolate from there.
Their recruitment, as I was saying as well,
Yeah,
as you can see, is bad, and they let go of some of their most important players last year.
It was a tough summer.
They let go of Gundogan.
Gundogan.
So you've let go of 2 important key players to Manchester City Football Club, and you brought in
Jesus went
Lil
in.
Uzi Vert. You brought in Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Some Portuguese Brazilian. I don't even know where he's from. He's wherever Nuno is
Yeah.
from. He's from there as well. Wherever he is, don't even know what he is. Kangaroo, and then Kovacic with no legs.
they signed left back as well. Gomez.
He was there. Was he there the season before?
Okay, I've never seen him. I don't know what he looks
And
like.
then Garvado. How can I forget Garvado?
There's no G in
Oh
Garvado.
my god!
There's no G in
He deserves
Garvado.
whatever he deserves. I'm not saying his name right.
Do you know what's scary about
I think
Guardiola?
he's been alright. He started shaky.
Yeah.
He started off a bit weird, but I think
one
he's
thing we need to
weird.
take into
He's steady.
account.
90 million weird.
One thing we need to take into account is Pep's 2-year wait time.
You need to download the files.
Don't
You need
know.
to download the files
I don't know if them files can extract.
because
I
we
don't know.
we
Corrupted.
Error.
maybe not
Error in
Doku
the file.
because Doku is a different
Uh-huh.
type of player. But when you look at City's players, a lot of them
You
do
said
take,
Doku's operating system is
it's just the malware is done. Everything the software,
Norton
is
virus.
Linux. Yeah. no, Doku's not good. Vardio
Bro, wait.
needs to be playing as a centre back, not as a left back.
But Nathan Ake can show you that. Yeah, you don't need that 90 million thing.
What the hell is this?
You know,
Damn.
we're being
Damn.
overtaken by our own voices. That was crazy. But yeah, Ake's kind of said like, yeah, I'll do that. It's calm. Who do you think will be happier with the point? Because if you look at City at Anfield, they don't usually go there and do bits. Got a point in a tough season, the tightest season ever.
Both.
Both will be happy.
One question I have before that is, why did they play so bad? City.
They started slowing it down after they scored.
Was it Liverpool playing just really good? Because obviously, again, I was very furious about the game before, so I wasn't really seeing it.
Oh yeah,
with
red mist.
with an honest lens, and I just saw Liverpool playing sick and City not. But then I thought to myself, I was like, Liverpool have got Conor Bradley, Jarell Quansah, Harvey Elliot, Wataru Endo in the team.
Yeah.
And City have got Kevin De Bruyne, Erling
People saying
Haaland.
this is City's
Bernardo,
best team.
they had Alvarez.
Best team, they were saying.
That was the strongest
So why-
strike force I've seen.
Alvarez. Any?
I
Are
want-
we hovering yet?
No,
Or
no. So
Nah.
can the vultures
Alvarez, I'm gonna say.
descend, or
I'm gonna
It's not,
say.
it's not his fault.
are we going
Alvarez,
crazy?
Yeah, the way he strikes the ball, I've seen one other person strike a ball as clean as him, and that's Dominic Szoboszlai. His tech as it is sweet. That's what I've got.
He's not a left winger.
That's what I've got
Where
Alvarez.
was he even playing today? I don't know where he's playing.
He's gone for a
8.5.
tough period.
But I think they'll
8.9,
both be happy
yeah.
because I think now it seems like the league's in everyone's hands.
Yeah.
So it's like if you fuck up,
So we're going into overtime. It seems, and yeah, when you look at that Liverpool team that they had out today, people missing most. Like they had the temerity to start
They had an
Salah
Irish
on the
goalkeeper.
bench.
Not an Irish football player, an Irish goalkeeper.
he's sick as well, you know.
And he's good.
Yeah,
No, he's really
yeah.
good. I
They're gonna
like
say
him.
to Alisson, "You chill."
Yeah,
Okay.
you can actually
Don't-
chill.
do not
Like when
rush.
he gets injured, Liverpool are fine.
And he's got the exact same skin pack as Alisson. Have you clocked?
Connor,
He
he does
nearly, it nearly went to Adrian, I think, because there was rumors that he was injured about a week and a half ago, and everyone was like, "No, that's the end of the title running." But then he recovered, and now he's
Yeah.
back doing his thing. Yeah, it's
Adrian
good
has
to
the
see.
kind of Allison look as well.
He literally the same skin pack, same boots, same undershorts.
They do look
Yeah,
the
the
same.
tights and the socks and the
Yeah.
short matching thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Allison
Just
in one.
ginger
Yeah,
Alisson.
shout out to him.
What was it? So the pundits are going to say that City are still favourites for the league, yeah? Because you know when they get in this last part of the season, it's just they're unstoppable.
They just turn into
A,
shit.
a machine,
Just turn
a
into
machine,
shit.
a well-oiled machine.
They just don't drop
Yeah.
points and
But yeah, I think last season City just won through sheer. We're not going to let Arsenal win.
Brute force.
Yeah,
boldness though as well.
a bit of that
Can't
too.
forget
Yeah,
about
Oh yeah.
because like City have not been playing very good since Haaland joined.
No, stop. Crazy, insane. Treble winners.
No, they done that. But I'm saying, like, in terms of like,
Oh, that
Told you
little
teach no one
treble.
cares, City. I told you teach no one
what I'm
cares.
saying is like, when you
let
watch
him
them play football, they're winning through individual brilliance more than anything, and just being
moments.
and just being well oiled and a unit have been winning.
Looks
for
like a better
while,
Man
yeah.
United.
Well, a much.
How long we got? Yeah.
But like when I watched City before, I used to be like, wow, like how do you do this? But now, like I'm watching them play, and I'm like, cool, you're gonna win in the end, yeah, but you could have lost this game.
Are you gonna move me? Yeah, they do give up chances. I will say that. Doku, the penalty thing at the end, is that a penalty?
He's kicked him in the.
What?
Xhaka
Xhaka
he just
that.
kicked him.
Xhaka done that to
What's going
Jota
on?
3 years ago
Yeah.
and got a red card.
At Anfield as well. I thought, this is definitely for the series.
Yeah.
They might have just gave that the sudden drop and went to the next episode. Like, oh, here's the pen. Did they get the pen?
For the documentary that's pending, because you know the documentary's being filmed as we speak.
Now that was another
Bit mad.
Another case of reverse racism because he should have got the blue card. The blue card should have came out for him.
Yes, cynical.
And the black card.
And this won't do anything to quell the shouts of the FA paying Liverpool back for that Spurs thing. Yeah, funny times. The championship tussle battle goes on.
I want to say as well, I know
honours even at Anfield.
There's someone I really like, Harvey Elliot.
Okay.
Well,
I think he's cold.
What is it you like about young Harvey Elliot?
Yeah, I feel like he's like style wise, he reminds me of Foden.
Okay.
Yeah. I just like him. He's just good.
Technically,
Foden, Elliot, and Cole Palmer, like 3 players that I like.
Okay,
the
there
same
you
mold of players.
England.
One thing
England
crazy
in
about
good
Harvey
hands.
Elliot is I don't think that he ever pushes on for England. Not because he's not good, but I just don't think Southgate's
is into that or
would know how to use him.
He's still young, isn't it?
He's 20.
Must be like
He's-
20, 21, yeah.
Harvey Elliot is younger than Jarell Quansah.
It's crazy.
Harvey that's been
That's
around the
what I
world, man.
forget
He
about
was
him.
smashing it up
20.
at Fulham for kids, probably like since he was like under
I
7.
remember when last season Klopp was playing him centre mid.
That's what I say. He plays centre mid,
There's a lot
right
of trust,
wing.
man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think he's now played, I think as of about 2-3 weeks ago, 100 games for Liverpool,
hell,
which
Jesus
is mad.
Christ.
Like 20.
Yeah, loads of people never
That's
get there. So so shout out to him. And yeah, big trust from your manager to start in a game of that magnitude, man. So it's good. The kids are all right, as they say.
Yeah, I feel like Liverpool finish above City.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about City, man.
One thing I clocked today. Do you know who played their worst game that I think I've seen him play for quite a while? Kyle Walker.
Yeah, this is.
I said this a few weeks, maybe a month or so ago. Are there signs?
He looked rattled today.
Do you remember that Diaz thing where Diaz like went past him once,
Twice. Yeah.
and then Diaz has gone back, and I said it at home. I went,
No.
don't bite. Don't bite.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
done him like that.
He dived in.
He died.
Again.
Yeah.
Done it twice.
I don't know if there are like signs of I wouldn't call it premature aging, just aging, because I think I see it now. Every now and again, I'm like, oh, Walker didn't used to get done.
He gets rattled
like that
a lot easier.
And
nowadays.
as we said with Luis Diaz, he's had a lot going on in his life,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe that could be a mitigating
See, in
factor.
football, people think that your decline is progressive. No, you fall off a cliff.
Sometimes a cliff like, yeah.
A lot of the time it's cliff like.
Gary Neville at West Brom, I will never forget that.
I remember forget that day.
Who did he make look like the best player in the world?
Can't even, we can't even remember who it was. Yeah,
That
probably
light-skinned
one of
guy.
us. Yeah,
It's me, yeah.
it was Jess. Yeah,
I actually
yeah.
remember watching that game live. I was like, "Fuck me, this guy's bleeding." He
Felt like he
should've
had
gave him a
like
penalty the
weights
first,
in his like legs.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, I'm telling
he
you,
had a
fall off a
backpack
cliff.
on.
And now I've said that, you might be right about KDB having like another year or two.
I think max 2. Ooh, you're pushing.
Go sun it up, man.
You do good.
In the Middle East,
I think
you've
he's at
you've
one
earned the
week.
rest.
I
But
think he's approaching luxury player status. Because if you pick KDB in the right system, in the right spot, he's going to get you 4 assists in a
Cruise.
game like he did a couple weeks ago.
It's gonna cook.
But if you put KDB in a game where you have to follow Endo and you have to actually look behind you as opposed to looking in front
Across
of
the
you,
whole season in 4 competitions,
you're going to get yanked in the biggest game of the season.
And also, as well, I don't know about him going to Saudi Arabia because have you seen his complexion?
Yeah.
Like
He's
the sun-
naturally ginger. He
the sun.
dyes his
What's
hair.
going on?
Yeah,
Could have
see.
played for Burundi as well, but hey,
Who?
KDB.
Is Albino?
No, I think he was lived there like his parents or something.
No, he's not.
He could. Yeah, let's go anyway. Before
Just to clear that up.
Oh, who's that liar from West Brom? Stoke. Burundi kid, man.
Oh, Sadio
Sadio
Berahino.
Berahino.
Fucking idiot.
Don't do that, man. He's a nice guy.
trying,
He's
man.
cool.
He's
You know him?
People, my friends know his friends. Yeah.
There's all this hype and you've gone to just be shit.
You carried on.
He went through a lot.
You had a hard time, man.
I'm not hearing that.
Fair. Let's speak of somebody else who's had a hard time. Aaron Ramsdale. He was on show yesterday at the Emirates for what will probably be his curtain call at Arsenal after the time served there of, what is it, 2 and a bit seasons. But do not worry, King Kai was here to pardon him and get Arsenal all 3 points against mortal enemies Brentford. There seems like there's some rivalry. It all started with the kickabout with the lads this afternoon as Arteta
I don't know.
read out on the board.
Hey, guys.
And added the words in.
Guys,
Yeah, nice kickabout. Yeah.
hey guys, look what you said, guys.
nice
This is not their standard.
Guys, they said we're kicking ball.
It's
This-
a
We're having a kickoff
disgrace.
at
Nice
the Emirates. Guys,
It's a
we're going to
disgrace.
smash them.
And ever since then, it's been personal.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't have it.
One, I
They
think
just-
might have got a draw against Arsenal
Yeah, I
since
don't
then.
think they really have
Arsenal
it
like to
anymore.
beef everyone though, don't they?
They got, but that's what happened.
They're
Good
quite
teams are
they're
like
quite
that.
the emotional type.
Good
You
teams
would realize
are-
from comments of Arsenal fans that they're quite the emotional.
To be
type.
fair, that is one thing that happens when you get a generation of people who grow up through such
hard times,
hard times. Is
Yeah,
they
yeah.
grow up to be very
emotional.
angry,
Volatile.
You really
Volatile.
adopted the darkness.
Yeah,
I was born in it.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm molded by it.
What do we make of Arsenal versus Brentford yesterday?
Yeah, business as usual.
Oh, BAU.
BAU. I feel like the Aaron Ramsdale thing doesn't happen if he's playing every week.
Yeah,
Same here. Same here. Yeah.
Like, as simple as that.
Strange, like passage. The whole thing was just a bit odd to me.
Yeah,
He took a good first touch though. That was weird.
Yeah, it was the delay.
the
It's like
delay.
it just shut down.
He's lacking
You know, your
sharpness.
your battery just dies. You know, like that.
He's not playing every week. He's lacking sharpness. But if he'd been playing for the whole season,
I don't imagine that to happen. No.
100% not. So
No, he's getting to that stage though. 10 games and then Ramsdale starts
Oh.
to get in.
Oh, you saying we've been here before?
Yeah, the bozo gene just comes out of him when
we
it gets
forget
close.
last season when Arsenal went through that thing, it was a lot of injuries. Let's not pretend we started playing shit.
A lot of injuries.
No injuries. We
Man
can't.
United
We can't
have
mention
8
injuries.
to 9 injuries. There's no
We can't
injuries.
mention.
yeah. I
injuries.
wasn't allowed to mention injuries
Saliba.
today.
Yeah.
So.
No, I said last
Injuries
season it wasn't Bozo, it was injuries.
It was bozo as
It
well.
was Saliba.
But anyway,
What's crazy about last
yeah.
season? Yeah, we Arsenal were playing Rob Holding and thinking that we'll be okay. This is the same Rob Holding that has not played for Palace.
where is he?
He's at Palace.
I didn't even know where he landed. Yeah.
He's been on the bench. I think maybe like 8 times.
I thought Hodgson probably would have given him a
Gabe's been,
Hasn't been in the
Gabe's
squad.
been injured as well. That's bad.
It does not make the match day squad.
It's a shame.
That's the man we relied on.
He was a good player until he did his ACL at Old Trafford. Remember that? Rashford clattered him and he fell off the pitch. And it just ain't been the same
Buried him.
since. Yeah. He was clean, man. Came
He wanted
through
to be
from
like the next
Bolton
John
and that.
Stones,
He was clean. He had a good run.
Fuck off.
High praise. But he had a good run.
That's what they were saying. Remember, this is a long time
You
ago.
got it from Bolton or somewhere like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm
Bolton, yeah.
saying Northerner. He's from Barnes. He's from Bolton. Like
Bees. Up
That was
north.
like a Carl Jenkinson you looked down there with holding
Stop.
ball. Like,
Stop.
do you remember Carl Jenkinson?
I remember him, man.
He was weird, man.
Shout to him.
Random youth players you get. Like,
It's really weird.
they just feel
That
like
was a tough time.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Arsenal.
better times now. Yeah.
But yeah, better times. Declan Rice, is he the only £100 million player that doesn't have question marks around his value as it stands?
no,
Is he
'cause-
cooking? Or is he cooking on gas?
You got
Is he-
Ronaldo. You got Mbappe. You got Neymar. He's in the same conversation.
He's yeah.
Okay. No, seriously though.
We've seen a lot. We've seen his price tag flying around recently, and a lot of them aren't living up to it.
Yeah.
Rice is here.
What I say about
Adding
Declan
goals.
Rice, yeah, is that none of us here knew who Declan Rice was before he came to Arsenal. Like what I mean by this
Oh, go on.
He's doing the same thing.
What's going
No,
on?
go on.
He
is
still
that
can't get on a half time.
no, like,
He's doing the same thing.
Jess, please. Please.
what I'm saying is that we all heard him. We saw him for England. We heard Declan Rice here, but I don't think we understood how much he brings to a team, how much quality he actually has. That's why I say we didn't know who he was.
6 or 8 for you?
6.
I disagree. I'm not a top 6 fan.
Yeah.
I knew Declan Rice was incredible.
TJ's voice is worth 2 times that of us in this conversation because he's not a top 6 fan.
I'm not a top 6 fan. So
He's worth 2 times you because they're ahead of you in the table. They're below us. So let's, yeah.
I would
Please.
jump on that bandwagon any other day, not today. But yeah, I knew. I saw Declan Rice. I used to say that Declan Rice was one of the best CDMs in
Mustard,
the league.
yeah.
And he's worth every penny. Like, let's be real. But is a player worth every penny if they don't win a trophy. Because we talk about individual brilliance and what they add to a team, but at the end of the day,
Yes.
if you're a chairman, is it worth every penny?
You know, I say yes, Teach,
Go
because I
on.
think if Arsenal don't win the league this year, which I highly doubt that they will win it anyway, I
Yeah,
don't
they
think.
only
I
top
don't
the league.
think. Yeah, goal difference. I don't think. How many years has it been? 20 years as well. I don't think it will be down to Declan Rice's fault that Arsenal lose the league if
No.
they don't win it this year, and I still think he will still be held in high regards.
But how
transfer
high
business.
is like that? Because £105 million. I'm just playing devil's advocate here because you know how I feel about Declan Rice.
You ain't
but
even got to do that. You haven't got to put the devil's advocate tag on it.
I don't-
Say how you feel, man. Yeah. Don't
think
hide
he's
behind
worth
it.
No, I think he's worth it,
Uh-huh.
100%. But like
But
the other side of me, the devil on my shoulder, not the red devil,
left
but
and the right.
the devil on my shoulder is saying, if he doesn't win a trophy this year and he doesn't win a trophy next year,
Yes.
is that a worthwhile investment?
I would say yes. It will be a yes if in that time Arsenal are still challenging, if they're genuinely challenging. I'm talking about top 2 in the league and quarterfinals, semi-finals of Champions League. If they're always in the conversations, yeah, and not winning it, fine. But if he comes in and the level drops off and Arsenal are their goal now is like something like top 4, yeah, and trying to get you Champions League football, they'll be like, okay, now this is a failure.
Okay.
But within the team, if we're still challenging and in the conversations, semi-finals, quarterfinals, Champions Leagues, top 2 in the Premier League, then it's not a failure.
Your goal is top 4. By the way.
Yeah.
I would
Arsenal
probably
goes top 4.
Yeah. If
Okay.
Arteta got top 4 for the next 3 years, just top 4, he wouldn't be in any danger of being
no
sacked.
danger.
Your goal might be top 4. Don't speak fast.
But I'm just saying, bro.
If we
He
got
would
top
be in
4
because it's been 5 years now.
So if
It's
Arsenal
been
got-
5 years now.
8852.
8852. Yeah.
Yeah,
so if he doesn't win
right
again
now,
this
I'm
year
talking
and he
about
doesn't
right
win
now,
again
SB,
next year,
Right now, yeah, as Arsenal fans, if we finish 4th this season, we'll be distraught. If we finish 4th
Of
next
course
season,
now.
we'll be exactly.
Your
So
chest's too
you
high.
would be. I'm talking about.
what
Of
my
course,
mum
your
would
fans
say.
will be because you've been in 2 title challenges now for 2 years now. So of course your fans are expecting it.
That's
I'm talking about your board, bro.
They won't be happy.
Bro, I don't know.
That's my main thing with Arsenal is you guys are sick. Like you guys are so good.
Great team.
And then I think to myself, but you haven't won a trophy in
Do
4
great
years.
teams need silverware? This
that's
is
the-
where I'm at.
It
Yeah.
depends who you're asking.
Yes.
If you're asking someone like me,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
whose team hasn't won silverware in
a while.
25
Yeah,
years,
Yeah.
and you're saying, do Arsenal deserve? I will say no. But then if you ask an Arsenal fan who is over the age of, I don't know, 25, who saw the Invincibles,
Seen a bit.
seen a bit, then they're going to say, well, Arteta, why can't we just get a little Carabao Cup here? Why can't we just do an FA Cup run?
I think I'm now coming round to the thinking that football is bigger than the top 4. There are loads of teams that don't win silverware.
Yeah.
So I think great teams can go without silverware.
Most teams don't win silverware.
There you go.
The
Yeah.
vast majority
There
of
you
teams do
Man,
not.
Man United's greatest team, we only won 1 Champions League.
This is what City have done to us, by the way.
Just the one Champions
We just
League,
won
you
1
know.
Champions
This,
League.
no, deeper. This is what Manchester City has done to us. Because remember, trophies used to go around. Premier League, Man United, FA Cup, Arsenal.
Share it around. You get 2 years to
Carling
hold
Cup,
it. Yeah,
Liverpool,
return it.
Champions League, Chelsea.
Errors.
Now it's we're I'm on the other 4 team, but now it's like, hey, we don't need silverware. Whilst Pep is over there
Yeah, maybe.
just collecting.
Maybe we've just been pummeled into thinking that football's bigger than
Hey,
silverware now.
we're a
Yeah.
good team.
They battled. Yeah,
We
that's
played,
enough.
We played great football this season. You guys are turning into me.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at
Good
life.
point.
Life comes at you so fast. But yeah, Declan Rice is flying. Another player I think who's flying at Arsenal and has gone under the radar. Bar
He's not under the
his
radar.
last. Who am I talking about?
You know about Kai Havertz?
No,
I
no,
was gonna say Benjamin.
I'm
Ben
talking
White.
about Ben White. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
Doesn't
rate
doesn't
Benjamin?
really get loads of plaudits, but he's consistently there week in, week out,
He's been
chipping away, telling Saka, "Stay on the pitch, do what you want, I'll deal with it."
The issue with Ben White
And
is the
now
whole
he's getting his
England stuff.
assists.
England stuff is like others outside of Arsenal can't see how good he is. And because he was signed as a centre back, yeah,
50 mil. Remember at the time,
Yeah.
the
I
price
believe
tag was
he's playing
flying
right back.
around.
People say, oh yeah,
50 mil looks alright now.
Not bad.
50
Not
mil
bad.
don't look bad
Yeah.
for Ben White now. I was dissing it before when he first was like 50
Yeah.
M's.
Mm.
And after the game against the kickabout, that was his debut, right? Against Brentford, that was his
Brentford.
debut.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
He had a bad
and
day
he
that
he
day,
got
innit?
2 assists against them yesterday. Yeah,
How
Payback.
times change.
This is it's a weird rivalry. Yeah,
yeah. But no, Ben White, listen,
cold.
solid.
Kiwi's
That's
been
it.
alright
That's it.
as well.
Yeah, and I used to think going forwards it would be a bit weird, even though the left foot looks a bit wooden at times when he's swinging it. It looks a bit wooden. I'll be honest.
Have you seen the tech?
It looks a bit. I don't know, man. It looks mad.
Got it though. I just ain't seen it yet.
I think I saw one yesterday, and I was thinking, is he left-footed?
I don't know what.
I just know that it adds an extra centre back.
He's known for his left foot. Bro.
Yeah, it was one. It looked a bit stiff, man. I don't know.
Not even set pieces. Like his deliveries, his passing, bro, is top notch.
Declan Rice is set pieces.
What's going on there? Why is he on corners?
Why is he? He should be in the box bullying, man. And he's the guy.
This is modern football.
David Beckham-esque.
This is modern football.
Do you know how much assists he's got this season?
6.
From
no, he's eating.
But
food,
he's
man.
spamming the same cross. It's like Ward's
before we move on, is Gabriel the best centre back in the league?
It's the
he's the A side of the centre back partnership now, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I haven't watched Arsenal enough to make that decision.
Gabriel, we need to. There's one person who's to thank for Gabriel's
bozoness.
His ability.
Who took him to the mountains? Who battered him?
David Luiz took him under his wing when he first joined Arsenal. That was a partnership.
Wasn't that a bit of like
at the same time?
Like collisions and
yeah.
balls bouncing
bro, a baptism of fire.
Yeah.
How long has he been at Arsenal for then?
4
This is
4
his
years.
third or fourth year.
This is 4th year.
Might be the fourth year. Been a while.
Yeah, so he's there last year.
He was there and he didn't have hair.
Yeah.
So now he's got hair. So
That's probably why I don't remember him.
I think he joined the same time as Pepe.
That's crazy, you know.
No, he's one of the
Where did he come from?
key members.
Lille. Same as Pepe. He joined the year before
Gabriel.
Pepe.
I remember his come up. You sure? Nah, you went after Pepe, man.
Nope. He convinced Pepe to come.
He was there that long.
Set him up.
Damn.
But no, he's a top player. And him and Tony, I was thinking, I wonder who's going to get the better of it yesterday. And I think it was Gabriel. Even after Tony offered him out to have a fight in the tunnel. But I'm sure that probably
Why is
didn't happen.
Tony offering people out for a fight, man?
Not sure. What do you think of his price? Has his price tag gone up or down since he's come back from his ban?
I said this. I made a post about this. And I was like, I don't vibe with Tony, man.
High five, Bluetooth.
I don't.
High 15.
High 15.
I don't vibe with. I don't vibe with
Zero from me.
Sorry.
Well,
What are you lot talking about?
He's just like.
for that money.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Low
Like,
socks, presence,
That's it.
quality.
That's actually it. Presence.
The half volley yesterday,
bro. What
That
you
was
get
a
with
good
Tony?
goal. That was a good goal. That's a very good
little
goal
half
that he
volley.
scored.
It's just that je ne sais quoi.
I think
just
he's
the
all round
audacity.
gameplay. I don't know if that will suit.
He's slow as well.
Has he checked out? Is there a bit of that?
I think he's checked out. Yeah.
I think he's only got a year left.
But
in
I
it, so
think
he
playing
couldn't
like
get the
this
move
doesn't get you the move
to the
that
higher club
you deserved.
before.
I think he's already
Previously.
got it.
Oh, okay, locked
I
in.
think he's already got it.
Who though?
Newcastle makes sense.
Because Arsenal watching that yesterday,
I don't think any of us want him no more.
are probably just going to be like,
Arsenal,
oh, wait, I'll pass. Yeah, I've eaten.
unless you got
Chelsea ain't gonna afford.
We've
him.
got Kai Havertz.
for me personally, unless you've got extreme quality, you don't need another slow centre back.
Quality.
As centre forward. Yeah, quality. One of the 5Ks, 3Ks. One of the 3Ks.
Yeah.
Quality, consistency, and technicality.
See him at
Newcastle.
no, but he went from Newcastle. He's probably
Yeah,
got
bad
previous
blood.
beef with them. He's got previous.
I'd love him at Spurs.
Just bleed.
I think that would match. Because he's just got like a North London vibe. Like a
Kinda does.
fuck all of you.
Hey.
Do you know what I mean?
We're
No, I
not
love
all
North
like-
London.
We're not all like that.
But yeah, well.
Nice.
But yeah, watching Tony at the minute, I'm just like, I don't know what to make
Did you
of
take
it.
him at United?
I don't know. At the start of the
First-
season,
the
one of
first
our guys
striker?
was saying Hoyland versus Tony. I said Tony without the
Shadow of
biggest
doubt.
doubt. Now Hoyland's found some boots and had breakfast. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I think the value's probably leveled out a bit. Because when he was gone, we were 100 mil. They got to throw the money at him. January, Arsenal, go get him.
I don't think.
Now I'm here, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm
Done the
glad.
right thing.
Yeah, breathe.
Yeah.
Sometimes breathe.
While we're here, what do you say quickly?
I was going to say just how great Brentford striker, whatever. Because you know who Tony replaced at Brentford?
Morpay?
Ollie.
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie
Yeah.
Watkins.
Yeah.
So where was Morpay there?
Running
Am I
machine.
dreaming?
No, he was there.
Morpay.
No, Morpay's been there, yeah.
Yeah, Morpay wasn't a striker
Then he
at
went to
Brentford.
Brighton, yeah.
Morpay was like a left winger. Brighton turned him into a striker.
Side Ben Rama.
They
They
got
were
a number
popping.
9 thing going on.
Yeah.
They were
I
popping.
was gonna say
Wissa. He's the next up.
I think going down, by the way. Brentford going down, is there a chance? Is it, or is it just too messy?
Not this season. Not this
I
season.
think there's
Yeah.
worse teams. than them.
And Brian Mbumo's back after the international break.
But
as
can we
well.
talk about
He's
Thomas
the-
Frank? Because guys were telling me that
Floor's
Thomas Frank
yours.
was one of the greatest.
He was linked with a
Might be
lot of
Dan's-
jobs.
That might be Dan's
Forte.
Yeah,
He's
Frank guy.
he's in a relegation battle,
I want to shoot him some bell.
and I hear the injury thing, but you're not on the pitch, my friend. If you have got injuries, you use your 27 or 28 man squad that you have. That's why you've got 28 players. The Premier League don't say to you 16 players, register them. They say you've got 25 players to register, register your best 25 players. So if 6 of them are injured, you still have 19.
But then what do you think about the do you think there's a drop off in quality maybe?
There's a drop off in quality, but this is my thing. If you're going to regard Thomas Frank as one of the best, that doesn't matter. Because I know Jurgen Klopp is so much better, but Jurgen Klopp has just gone toe to toe with one of the best City teams ever, with Conor Bradley and Jarell Quansah.
I think it's relative.
It's relative.
He's
but
brought Brentford up. They've survived 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Some big wins in there. Smashed some of these big teams without the threat of relegation. This year's a bit different. Starman injured for out for 8 whatever months. Your whole back 4 decimated. And then Brandon Bumo, your alternative guy who's carrying the can, he's out for like 3 months. So it's kind of like...
But you signed Keane Lewis Potter from Hull for 16 million. You signed Nathan Collins from Wolves for 20 million. You've got Frank Onyeka, who went to the AFCON, but whatever. You've got Tom. You've got Norgard. You bought Aaron Hickey from Genoa last season for £22 million.
He's at Brentford.
He's at Brentford.
Yeah.
Injured as well. I saw Frank linked with United. I don't want any
Nothing
sort
to do
of
with it.
Frank links. Nothing, bro.
This is what people don't understand. Is I grew up in a time of Paul Jewell getting Wigan
We're
8th
saying proper managers.
and 7th.
Son's a director thing now.
Top boys still.
What
Good
is the
family
difference?
still.
Chelsea,
What is the difference between Paul Jewell and Thomas Frank? Both got teams that weren't good promoted up to the Premier League when they probably shouldn't have been promoted, and both got them in the top half of the Premier League within a couple of seasons.
Is there a style with how Brentford were doing it?
But it's just modern football. If Paul Jewell was here today, he would probably use a
He had a
progressive style
good
of football.
team though. He had Nzogbia on one wing,
But he made
Valencia on one wing.
But exactly, he like
had a couple
you can say
points.
that was because of Paul Jewell.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that Thomas Frank is awful. I'm just saying that when people say Thomas Frank is one of the
We saying
best,
tranquilo.
tranquilo.
Fair.
I want to get into Tony before we cut off,
Yeah.
from this Brentford team. We need to not tell elite managers like Pep, Klopp, Arteta, Emery and so forth how to do their jobs.
Okay.
Arsenal at the start of the season were missing loads of chances, and all the pundits, all the failed football players who are now pundits who can't get a job in management,
But still got bills to pay.
are saying, "Oh, you gotta sign a striker. You gotta get a fox in the box." Yeah, they all sound the same, by the way. And Arteta went into January. Everyone was thinking he's gonna get a striker. He didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
because for me,
He said
I believe
pass, not the table.
I believe that cool. You go and get someone who's a specialist and putting the ball in the back of the net, like what City done with Haaland. Yeah, and we were all there last season. We saw what happened in the drop off and how they play. Yeah, they were getting the results and the wins. Yeah, but their whole style changed. It was very ugly. So you're saying, cool, we need to get a specialist goal scorer who's going to be there to put these spammed crosses in the back of the net. Okay, but as a result, everything else drops off. So for me, I believe Arteta looked at Tony and he said, well, if we are going to get a striker, there's only one mode of striker Arsenal could get, and it's someone like a prime Suarez, someone that can also play football and poach at the same time. If you're not bringing that to the table, then I feel like Arsenal signing like a striker like Tony is going to impact their build-up play, impact their pressing, impact how they win the ball back and everything. Cool, if we're spamming balls in the box here, if we spam 15 crosses, we might score 1 or 2 for like
Bring him on for 10 minutes.
and just start spamming
Yeah.
and just hope.
Yeah,
That's
inshallah.
what it is.
So you can understand why Arteta said thanks but no thanks.
Yeah, I didn't want to strike anyways. That's like, guys, like, I haven't seen the stats, but if you look at Arsenal's chance creation, from the start of the season when we was bleeding, and now, I bet you the numbers are the exact same.
Fair.
Only difference is now we're just getting more lucky in front of goal.
When
Just scoring
everybody
a lot more corners.
when everybody is fit, who starts as Arsenal's number 9?
Whoever's been starting these last few games,
Has to be Kai Havertz.
yeah,
Has to be Kai Havertz.
yes,
It has to be.
it has to be
Money well spent?
money well spent.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, is it money well spent?
I'm repeating it. It's money well spent. I don't want to sound like a heretic. I don't want to sound like a rattlesnake like SB.
He's gonna
But
run.
last season, when Jesus came back, the title challenge disintegrated.
I'm just here for truth. I'm a truth seeker, and the way I'm starting to see a little shift amongst the Arsenal faithful, it's good to
Crazy.
see.
It's crazy.
It's good to see.
But it's
Honesty,
because
we're here.
they can be slightly reactionary.
Because Jesus was
Slight.
I'm
Jesus
trying to be
was
nice.
You're being generous
the
with
best
that one.
just signing.
You're actually being
It's so good for our link up. It's not what he does. He misses all these chances. Now Kai Havertz is just putting them in the back of the net in this little 4-game run or whatever it is, and it's
Putting him back in the net is crazy.
You can't tell me he's crap. You can't tell me he's not crap though.
and now it's
You can't.
Jesus. Thanks for coming,
no thanks.
but no
And
thanks.
This is what happens when Pep said, Jesus, I don't need you. Arsenal fans said, hey, why are you giving him to
We'll
us?
say, yeah.
We've gotten a gem. I know Arsenal fans are saying, oh.
Is anybody else want to take this?
Yeah.
He's been thrifted. He's like a vintage fur.
Jesus
It's
needs
mad.
to go to, he needs to go to, let me have a think.
Atletifac.
Villa.
Athletic. Oh, I'd love Jesus.
He'd be alright,
Because do you know what?
He's energetic.
Stomping around.
He's a
Atletico.
baller. Like we can say that he's a baller, but I think he needs to go to Atletico Madrid, score like 28 goals in a season, and then
Yeah.
because if Richarlison is starting games over you for the national team,
Get the mirror up. It's time. I just wanted to know. But yeah, Arsenal flying high, top of the league. Who would have thought it? 10 games to go for some, 9 for others. No?
It's 10 or
Everyone 28?
11.
10 or 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, apologies. 10 or 11. And as SB noted earlier, this is where things got a bit interesting last season. So hopefully Arsenal don't slip up for the Arsenal faithful.
They don't come.
But we will be watching closely. As we said a few weeks ago, what is Arsenal's weakness? Mentality. Seems like they've got it at the minute. So yeah, watch this space. Man United yesterday against Everton. What are your takes on that?
I thought he was gonna go to Villa next, but man,
We'll get there. Sorry,
what a
Teach.
dire time. It's a hard time being a Man United fan right now. Even when we win, it feels like we
2-0
lose.
win at Old Trafford after being, air quotes, outplayed.
Casemiro just looked like he was high. That was the first game.
He probably
that
was.
That was the first game where I've actually looked at
It
Casemiro.
dawned and you
'cause,
said,
bro,
"I've had enough."
Last season, I loved Casemiro.
He was
saw me there. I
crazy.
loved
The
him.
impact was mad.
If I had a son, I would have called him Cass. That's how much I was loving Casemiro. I loved him. And then yesterday it was like, you know, when it's like you realize you look at your
You
girl
give
and it's
the
like
son
days
away.
like, I don't love you no more.
Yeah,
I don't really like you anymore. You know, you lot might not have had that before, but I've had it before. And
I could imagine.
yeah, it's not great. It's not a great thing where it just changes like that. And I looked at him
It's
yesterday.
overnight.
Bro, you're actually high.
You're
bro.
putting on
You
weight.
need to- You need to go back to Saudi, bro.
Just go.
You got the Preds on with no tech. You got the new Preds on with zero tech.
The Trent and the Bellingham joints.
Bro,
And yeah, it's not
Belly
connected.
goal. What's going on, Cascal, bro, man? It's hard, man.
It's tough out here,
It's
man.
tough,
It's
bro.
tough. It's tough. The only team that wins and there's still
Bro, Onana. What I do want to say about Man United, and probably the only thing, we're crap, by the way. We're not getting
an
top
autopsy,
four.
sorry.
But one thing I do want to say is that I need to step a bit back
let's go.
with my criticism for Andre.
Something's changed.
I don't know what it is.
Something's changed. I don't know what he did. He did an interview I think this week with the Telegraph, and he was honest. And I think he said he was in training at Carrington, and the youngsters came to watch him, and one of the young players said something like, "Why don't you save shots?" And he said it connected, and he hit him in the chest, and then from there he was like, "Fuck this." So along those lines, but
Why
yeah,
don't
one of the young kids was like,
Why don't you
"Start saving."
you gonna
shots.
save
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Or like words to that
But
effect.
bro, he has to
That's
save,
what it takes.
Bro, he has to face like 20 shots a game, bro.
Yeah, I think that the shots
It's
thing,
like, bro, what do you
the
say?
new stat where it's Man United have won 2-0, but the other team won 30-12 on shots.
Oh, yeah.
Like, well
Love
done. I think part of that is due to how
Man United.
Onana started.
Oh, yeah.
as well. So yeah, if you've got a
And it's
keeper,
part of being Man United as well, because
yeah,
you got to
everything's
throw in a negative.
under the microscope.
Until you
Man
guys are
United.
like really, really good, I just feel like your goalkeepers are going to catch some smoke.
Yeah,
Because
he's
look at
gonna
De
be under
Gea.
pressure.
He was good,
He was good.
but he caught.
Ish.
But if we look back on it, if I went out into the street today and I said to a random guy, "What do you think of David De Gea?" He'd be like, bit shaky, right? But was he? Or did he just face a lot
Or
of
was he
shots?
overly exposed?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So when I look at Onana, I think you're just a black De Gea
Whoa.
who can kick ball.
You sound like me right now.
Yeah,
he
it's
is,
interesting.
A lot of emphasis is on the black.
Yeah.
Less of that.
But you know on
Please.
FIFA when like you don't have when the goalkeeper like you accidentally click like the right analog stick
Mm-hmm.
and the
you're
goalkeeper
controlling him.
and like you're not controlling you're controlling him. That's what Onana's like.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he'll save a shot and I'd be like, I get that you saved it, but why were you over there?
Or the angle.
The angle,
Yeah.
man.
But
Yeah.
yesterday he made some decent. The save against his cousin, Amadou Onana at the start. It was a bit. He jumped on it, and I thought fair.
I'm playing Everton
Fair.
at home now. This is where I was like, all right, the team's not the greatest team.
Early kickoff,
Early kickoff, I get it's a bit flat.
little,
The crowd's gonna be flat.
still
It's about
waking
just
up,
getting the
sleep in
result,
their eyes.
but
Yeah,
What I don't like and what I can't stand is Ten Hag's lies.
okay.
I can't stand his lies.
You're not here for it.
Because you know the first season he was honest. We played crap. He said we played crap. We played good. It was unfortunate. He said it. Bro, he's smoking on whatever Cascal must be. Casemiro's giving him, bro.
Behind the bike sheds.
And he's
them
been
lot are-
smoking it for a good 2-3 months now. Because it's like, bro, we won the game yesterday. We won the game. Played crap. Like we've been playing crap.
Yeah.
Just be honest, bro.
Just say yeah.
Just say yeah. We played rubbish, but we got the result.
Gotten away with it.
Because we need to win games right
Let's
now.
improve.
You start coming with all of these Ballomori stories of all of this. Oh, because my left back was right-footed at this side, it means that I didn't get him because Rashford was ill on Wednesday and then he came back on the Thursday.
Yeah,
and then he left
yeah.
his left boot in the other training ground. And it's like, come on, 10 man, just speak the truth, bro. Like you're on trial right now, bro.
Yeah. The trial is lasting. It's expected to last till May.
Yeah.
And I saw him put a case forward yesterday. The defense came to the stand and said that he could walk away from the United managerial role because of
Other jobs?
promises that were given to him that haven't actually come through and things that are uncertain about his actual role. So he's might jump before he's pushed.
I don't think we should get rid of
is
him,
interesting.
though. I'm not on the jump on the brigade of,
No.
oh, get rid of Ten Hag, sack him, get rid of him now, because what's the point?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And not only that, who is out there? When you look at the managers right
Whose
now,
managers out there? What are you talking about?
no, but not only that, look
There's
at
risk.
the managers
There's
that's
risk.
out
So
there,
much risk.
and then look at the teams as well that need managers at this current time as well. But look at the managers out there. Thomas Tuchel,
You go.
he's got Eric Dyer playing ahead of Kim Min Jae
Crazy
and
trip.
Upamecano. I don't rate Upamecano by any chance, but I don't rate Dyer. Dyer shouldn't be playing for Bayern Munich in the Champions League after he just got
These are big
7th or 8th last season with Spurs or whatever. His talent ID, Chelsea fans been talking about his ID for
That's
time.
a Kane pool.
Amarim, the Sporting Lisbon guy, good coach.
Yeah.
But he's
We
one
saying
of the hipsters.
cute.
Like, you don't know what the hell he's going to do in the Premier League. Same, De Zerbi, he don't know what it is to lose 1-0. When he loses, did you see him losing Rome the other day?
Yeah, for that four.
Smoked, bro.
Okay.
Lewis Dunk
Trying
under
to
the
do
lights, the big
flicks.
lights.
Jabi Alonso.
Don't. It's Thursday nights.
Romelu Lukaku probably said
The
to them in
lights shine
change
brighter
room.
sometimes.
Hey,
no,
hey.
I'm here. I'm honest. I'm
Said-
honest.
said
I said it.
The
I
balls.
under the lights.
I said
Brighton.
it. And
Brighton are a
Tarkowski as well.
decent team.
Oh,
Paolo probably said, "Use
Tarkowski was
Brighton."
showing his ass yesterday. That was
Beach.
crazy.
I said
The
it.
beach.
There's something about these white British centre backs that I don't like.
No, but then your guy today, which we'll get to,
We'll get to that.
But
We'll
yeah,
get to that,
but Braithwaite did drop a good performance against Man United. But
he's in
anyway,
front.
that's- yeah,
He's in front of
But
his
the manager
suitors.
selection, Potter, I saw fucking Gareth Southgate the other day.
Jabi Alonso.
No, Jabi Alonso is in his own little relationship
Zinedine
affair.
Zidane.
Zidane don't speak English and he's not trying to learn
He's not
English.
trying to. Yeah,
He's on this, I don't give a fuck about the Premier
He's just
League.
doing
I didn't try to
Y3
play there.
adverts
I didn't
with
try to
Bellingham,
play
yeah.
there and I was continental and I was the goal.
He could
and
retire
I don't need
now.
to manage there
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
the
he
goal.
can.
Like,
retire
I don't
now,
need
yeah.
anything to do with England, bro. You lot can just admire me
And I understand.
from far.
I get it.
So there's no options.
Southgate, Wenger,
So I'm just thinking, bro.
Like, who?
Arsene Wenger.
I feel
For
like
United.
Yeah.
Ten Hag deserves a chance.
Thiago Motta's the new hipster one
he's,
as well.
yeah,
he's
with
doing
Bologna.
his thing.
I
About
I've
think
been
he
saying this
deserves
since
a
October.
chance.
Thiago Motta, he's a good manager.
Deserves
That's
a
my
chance.
guy.
And
With
if
a
you get
structure.
Thiago Motta, you'll get Lewis Ferguson.
The only manager I do want is Inzaghi,
Okay.
Thiago-
the Inter Milan one.
Motta's better.
But bar that, there's no real managers out there where it's like, oh, I've gravitated to him like how I wanted Ten Hag when we was first with him. So it's like, you might as well just stick with him,
He's on trial,
give him
man.
a structure, and then just
There's
see,
no excuses after that.
and then just see how the new season goes.
I saw a
and everything
crazy
goes.
stat. United have played, I think it is now 24 different configurations of back four. And the most common one is
Lindelof.
top. And sorry, it has four. They've played 4 games together.
Every week I go hear about play style,
Injuries.
play
And,
style.
yeah.
Where's your play style?
He's
I'm thinking,
struggling
bro,
to put teams
If any
out.
of you teams was missing 8 of your first team players, yeah, take a look at Man United's lineup against Everton, and then look at the injured players and tell me if any of them players could start in the 11. I promise you'll put all 8 of them players into the first team. So if you're missing 8 of your players, bro, the team's not gonna function the same. Doesn't matter who you are. When Man City missed Rodri,
Which what happened.
if Arsenal, God forbid, missed Saka on Odegaard,
Imagine Arsenal
or they just missed the Saliba.
Imagine Arsenal
They just
missed
missed Saliba for 5 games,
Partey.
and the whole world
wasn't
broke
5
down.
games.
Thomas, I thought you were dead, as one of my
Thomas,
friends
you know,
said.
didn't rate Thomas, but this isn't about that now.
It's not about that. A big win for United, because all of them seem to be big wins at the minute. Any dropped points at United seem to be cataclysmic, but Ten Hag lives to survive another day, and United troop on in 6th place. Wow.
That's where we deserve to be.
Goal difference, we still owe.
Should be
Do we still owe the Prem goals? Oh, okay, cool.
Zero.
0.
It's still
Because you
zero.
won 3-1.
Yeah, we're not in debt.
So you lost 3-1, then won 2-0.
So back to
Wow, that's
0.
crazy, man.
Have you seen the goal difference below us though?
No,
It's like minuses and stuff. So it's like
getting
we're
scary.
doing all right.
Chelsea,
So
shout
low
out to
down
you.
Yeah, because we're
table.
so low. It's like if you get lower than us, it's
Go
like
low.
minuses and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney's turning his grave right now. Look at my club. What have you done to my club?
Speaking of what we've done to my club, Unai Emery, TJ to the stand today. Lowest point of the season, would you say?
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
yeah. As Aston Villa lost 4
4
nil
at home.
at home. Clean sheet for Angie's men on the road. Darts celebrations, red cards. It had everything. What did you make of it today, TJ, resident Aston Villa fan?
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't. Do you know what? We've been playing like shit for a couple of months now. We have.
Months.
We've been playing like shit. Not like shit. We've been playing not to the level that we showed at the start of the season for a couple
Yeah,
of months.
when everyone was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my issue with Aston Villa now, because people are going to think, oh, he's going to come with positivity. I'm not going to come with positivity.
No, it's no time for that.
My problem with Aston Villa right now is the same reason why everyone thinks Aston Villa are good. It's Unai Emery.
Okay.
You are coming into a game against Tottenham Hotspur, who are 5 points behind you with a good game in hand.
Yeah.
This is what they call a 6-pointer.
6 pointer.
Swing.
A Europa Champions League 6 pointer.
6 points
Right?
swing.
And you know that you need to get at least a draw, at least, against a team that plays a high line and is going to come at you. Why on earth are you playing 5
They
at
play
the
one
back?
game a week as well. They're
Yeah,
just
they play one
They're
game.
just rested.
They've got energy. They're up for it. Why on earth are you playing 5 at the back? We have not played 5 at the back once this season.
I tuned in a little bit after kickoff, so not too long, and I was thinking, is Pau Torres playing left back?
Yeah.
I was thinking, this is crazy.
He was playing left centre
Ingenuity, innovation, and
Yeah.
then now clock
Played
like
a
what was
5
actually happening.
today.
We played 5 at the back. We played Cash,
Damn.
Conser, Longley, Pau, Dean.
I wonder why you lot got lost there.
Why? Because Scorch said it in the chat. He's like, oh, this team is just good because of Unai Emery. This is the first time all season that we have played 5 at the back. And this is the first time that we have conceded 4 goals at home. So please.
So today you're bad because
So
of Emery
Unai.
as well?
No, today we were bad already.
Full stop.
But the thing with Aston Villa is we've been bad some games.
But you've gone by. Ollie Watkins
Do you know what I mean? We were bad against Luton.
trained to the Euros,
We
yeah.
won 3-2. Do you know what I'm saying? Today we were bad, but with a bad system as well.
Against a better team.
They were much better than us. They were much better than us. But one thing I don't want to hear people saying is, you guys aren't good, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, I saw us play against Ajax. No one saw. If you're not an Aston Villa fan, you obviously didn't see us play against Ajax.
2 red cards and all that.
We played the exact
Constant
same game today that we played against Ajax. But the difference is Ajax are 5th in the Dutch league.
Yeah.
And Tottenham are 5th
in the
Premier League. That is the difference.
Okay.
So you can't come out with a bunch of players.
Or a Divise tax.
Eredivisie tax, right? Jordan Henderson, CDM. Literally, their average squad age, I think, is like 20.
He made a good
Run.
press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
He celebrated it like it was a fuck. Yeah.
That was
So I was scrolling through Twitter
bonkers.
and
Fuck me,
I saw him
man.
celebrating. I was like, oh, he scored a
Screamer.
goal. So I
Definitely
let the
screamer.
video go back to the beginning. I'm waiting for this goal. I said, no fucking way. No fucking
Still
I've
waiting.
seen it.
Yeah.
Still waiting. Yeah.
Pressed.
Proper PR machine.
Good
isn't
press.
it?
Good
Yeah.
press. Yeah. So yeah,
But
you
yeah, like,
struggled against. Facts.
I'm not going to sit here and cry because our players are tired or whatever like that. But the difference between Arsenal being tired and Aston Villa being tired is 4 goals.
Not all tides are equal.
Because one thing about Aston Villa is the last time that we were fighting for top 4, I was 9 years old.
It's a while back.
And I'm not 18. I was 9 years old. So this is Dougie's first time. This is John McGinn was playing in the Scottish 2nd Division 8 years ago. This is John McGinn's first time. Ollie Watkins was playing Championship football a few seasons ago.
Tillemans has been there before, isn't it?
Chubby chain.
Konsa?
Konsa. One thing I'll say is he's not fit. He's not fit. Konsa isn't fit.
You see,
Shooting
when you're
in bail.
not obviously when you're not fit at football, does that affect your brain
Yeah.
and like your
because pass
like your
selection.
pass appreciation and your
It does.
selection?
That
'Cause
square
usually
pass was-
when you see someone standing behind your player and you want to give them the ball, but you can see someone standing right directly behind your player.
He must be exhausted.
If you look at
You have to be exhausted.
if you
to
look at
pass the ball.
Tillemans there though, Tillemans has kind of just gone.
flat feet or
Oh, what? The ball's coming to me. So it's like I blame Konsa, but I also blame Tillemans. If you're quicker on that, then you at least get a tackle in. Do you
That's
know
one
what I'm
of his
saying?
problems, isn't it? He
Yeah.
hasn't got
Oh, he's not gonna cover
no
ground.
physical
Yeah.
attributes. Bro.
You put Tillemans. You just put Tillemans in the pocket, and you go right. When you need to pass, you pass. Obviously, we got him for free, so I can't complain. But today's game was just a testament to what happens when you've got a lot of injuries. Your players have not been playing 2 games a week ever, other than Yuri Tillemans, like ever. They don't know what they're.
But you lot were playing 2 games at the start of the season though, and you were flying. But then was that less injuries?
Less injuries, and also less injuries, but also there was kind of like this. We had XP. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I say it all the time.
There was a verve,
You had the
and
vibe.
it goes mad how much the intangibles
Done.
play a part.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm tired of these teams, these Aston Villas, these Brightons,
Pulling up and
just trying to
get
pull
to
up
the
and
top table.
get
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the top
yeah.
Top 6 elitism is crazy.
Yeah, just stick to
the top
6
6
and
elitism
10th.
is crazy.
All
Let
of
us.
this trying to fight up and then
Pulling out chairs
like
at
when
the
we
big
have
table.
a bad
Yeah.
season or someone has a bad season, one of these fast little teams want to shoot up there.
Nottingham Forest
You
were
don't
saying this
see-
about you guys in 1978.
Yeah.
They were like,
Look-
"Oh, what's with these teams?"
Look now,
Like,
now it's
Spanish
a
league,
Langer and
Spanish
Wood.
league, you might get a Girona every like 15 years.
yeah.
But it's the same. Simeone
But you
might have
know
the
what you're
worst
gonna get,
season in the
yeah,
world,
yeah.
but guess what? Simeone's going to get 4th or 3rd.
Yeah. And I think that's the difference between Aston Villa and Spurs. Spurs have got players like Son, Bentancur,
Basically,
Romero.
their strongest
It's a-
team
it's
out
their strong-
today. They had their back 5 again. So Vicario, was it Pedro Porro, sorry,
Yeah.
Udogi,
Van
Van
der
der
Ven,
Ven,
Romero,
Romero, Van der
Pape
Ven
Sarr.
though.
Did he get injured? I heard he got injured.
They're saying
That is
might be the hammy again.
He's
He
too
is-
fast, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he runs.
And you know
he
what it is, yeah? I was talking to one of my Spurs fans because I was like, I rate Mickey, yeah? But I was saying, as a striker, they're going to clock on that. If you just chop this guy, because he just slides.
He's just
he
going
runs. And I said, it's not a
good.
good thing that he's always doing last-ditch tackles. Like, as a centre-back, you shouldn't be doing last-ditch
You shouldn't be
tackles.
ju-
Like, when I
jumping
think
on
of
the
all
ped
the
and
greatest
just singing.
centre-backs, like Thiago Silva,
You don't see them
Rio
in those
Ferdinand,
situations.
Vidic,
to-
Van Dijk.
yeah,
You don't
yeah, yeah.
see them. I saw Van Dijk with Haaland today. Haaland's one of the fastest strikers.
Haaland doesn't want to chat to people.
Van Dijk just held him off.
Yeah.
He does want to
Just
chat to
as
Van
a
Dijk.
defender,
On-
you should-
I don't think many people want to chat to him.
Yeah, no one really wants to chat to Van
no one wants
Dijk.
to
I'll
chat
be
to him.
honest.
Regenerated knee. Yeah.
Just Martinelli.
One thing I will say about Spurs though.
Oh, and Pepe, that time he ran past him, the first take on of the season. That was like
Pepe?
4 years ago. Yeah, remember, he hasn't been dribbled past, and then I think Pepe dribbled to the
So
corner.
yeah,
And
that
everyone
last
was-
ditch defending stuff. I do
Not
rate
for you.
Mickey though. I do think he's one of the
Yeah, they
best.
say
I've got.
might be a
That
hammy.
last ditch defending thing. That's all the running back all the time, chasing back, bro. Get the brain, bro.
Pepe Matasar, one of the.
Coldest.
He's man, and I hate that it was against us, but like
Hate it
you know,
how
with
to-
African players sometimes
That cross was.
when they line up for a
Whipping
cross,
excursion.
you just go, you're gonna
Remember that
hit
Giggs-
it.
remember the
You're,
Giggs one?
you're gonna hit it on
he
the
hit
money.
that thing.
Gotta hit it.
On the wing, because
It was, but yeah, like we threw the game away in 2 minutes. Obviously, John McGinn got a red card.
What do you think? Red card, orange card, yellow card?
It's a
What-
blue card. It's a sin bin. It's a blue card. But you know what? I love, because we weren't going to win. I loved every second
Is
of
it?
Because you know what, Doggy? He's so good, man.
Good, yeah, yeah.
And like, I was just like, Doggy got up. He was like, and
Played
he was
the
like,
game.
oh no, John McGinn just kicked me.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Douglas Luiz
delayed.
kicked me. Yeah, John McGinn kicked me. And like, I think sometimes, you know, like when you're playing Sunday League and you're losing 8-0 and you just got that one guy where you know he's going to take one for the team and you're going to love every second of it. That's John McGinn. When John McGinn
Just
took
skip
him
what?
out,
Is he at what? Is that 3 games? now?
3 games, yeah. So now he misses, like, our run-in for the end of the season. This is why when you guys were like top 4, I was like, I don't know. Because our run-in, we've still got to play City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Spurs have got bad fixtures as well, you know.
But
They got West Ham, Newcastle away as well. They got City, Liverpool,
the thing with
Arsenal.
the thing with the Premier League
Both
season,
got bad
you go
games.
through peaks and troughs in the Premier League season. Spurs are now, they've done the peak and now they've done the trough and now they're going up.
Okay.
We're propelling down. so
penalty.
painfully.
You know what the
quickly.
teachers always say? Yeah?
not nice.
What I've noticed with Tottenham, because I don't really rate Tottenham, this whole Ange thing, what's going on, but he's done a good job in it. But they barely like win a game convincingly. Like every game they've won, it's been
Been a few of those last minute
minute,
ones.
this,
I remember the
that.
Sheffield United one. Was it a Brighton one about 2-3 weeks
every
ago?
game when you deep it,
But no, I
they
rate
get
them.
across. They're doing good. They're doing good.
Yeah.
But today was the first day they've actually smoked the team. Like,
Yeah.
Put a beating on
no
their
goals
arse.
conceded.
Yeah.
We're here on smoke. Machine for machine.
Yeah, Mashi, and,
Yeah.
and Watkins,
Bow.
a firing Watkins pocket job, really.
No, like this, and this is the thing with Aston Villa. It's historical with Aston Villa. You will break your bad record against us
Yeah, okay, yeah.
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't.
United do that. a
Yeah,
lot
if
of
you
times,
haven't
yeah.
scored more than 2 goals in 10 games, you'll score 5 against Aston
Today is
Villa.
going to be the day. Yeah.
And like, that's what I'm not like. Obviously, losing. I watched Tottenham beat us 4-0 2 seasons ago in the flesh. I was there. My girlfriend's first ever football game, by the way, and we left at 55 minutes. But I'm not as much as I'm upset about today's like loss, because obviously it's 4-0. When I look back on it, I'm gonna think we lost 4-0 to a team that we were ahead of at the time.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset because at the end of the day, when Emery took over, we were 15th. And this is one thing that people need to understand.
You're going back in the calendar. You're flipping a lot of pages
No,
there.
but like that's the thing. Like when people are chatting about Brighton, they think they're big. Villa, they think they're big. You guys need to remember,
you could have lost. You could have lost it all.
Do you know? We've never. You guys.
with Stevie G, he was close.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You guys have never experienced the pain that we will ever experience. So when we lose 4-0 to Spurs, we get angry, but then we also say, do you know what? We're still 2 points ahead of them.
Been through worse as well. Yeah.
And
Definitely
although they've got a
worse.
game in hand, we're still 2 points ahead of them. And
Points on the board is
They
worth more than
Fourth,
hypotheticals.
do
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Aston
saying?
Villa, like,
They-
we're not meant to be 4-4 fifth this
And
year.
do you think that we don't know how to hold four goals? We know how to hold.
you've been there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been there. So like we've held 4 goals against
I
Fulham.
think I remember Spurs. I think Gareth Bale was there. It was like a Boxing Day one away at Villa. Probably
fun.
about that's probably
Yeah.
about.
And Bale used to have
12
fun,
years
it
ago.
wasn't
Yeah. But all we need to do now is Unai Emery, because we've got 3 ACLs. Obviously, Mings has been out, Buendia out,
Buendia.
and then now we've got Kamara. Konsa isn't fully fit. Jacob Ramsey, nowhere to be seen.
He's had a bad season.
We
Isn't he?
Hasn't really kicked on from
Yeah, he
how
hasn't.
it all started.
started off-
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
that
I
little
thought he was good when he
bulldog,
first
aggressive
landed.
bulldog, and
Running
Yeah.
around. just
And one
running.
thing about Villa is we're not like you guys, where like we've like you man can just buy. We had to sell our whole academy this season. Archer gone, Philogene, Badace gone.
yeah.
Like there was one more that went, and then we've had to send out like a bunch. Like it's literally these 15 players, and then it's
Till May. Oh, and then some. Yeah,
and then it's
regions
not even
and-
the best academy players because we sold the best academy players.
stuff.
So now we're I said it, we are playing off of fumes. That's it. And it's
Do you think that gets you to May?
Fumes, the engineer.
that's a good question.
Fumes.
Does it get us to May? We need
Hope not.
just one more kickstart. That's all we need. We're like
I hope that battery's done, man. They're the
So-
ones where you have to connect it with,
All the old
Yeah.
school,
with the
and
old school tongues.
man's accelerating.
we don't have the
and
XP
Done like
that these
that.
top 6 teams have. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't have it.
Sensational.
No,
So-
it's been a good season, man. You can't
But
be
yeah, it's
too
been-
mad. Spurs will beat loads of teams 4-0.
And this is the thing, like Spurs
They
were the
could.
better team.
They're a good team.
Spurs should be the better team if we're being real, like if we're being serious. Should it be 4 goals better? No.
Probably not. No.
That's why I'm fucking
Right, but
fuming.
Saw,
Two gifts.
can I just, this is another hot take. Papa, Matis, Saw,
Saw.
him is better than Enzo and Caicedo,
Not saying much, but yeah.
Yeah.
and will be a better player.
Hands down, no
Hands down.
debates,
I've
nothing.
seen it, and I've seen it on FM as well.
Yeah, no.
I've seen it in real life. I've seen it in real life with my
Seen
eyes.
enough, yeah.
Stats
I test
and
plus FM test.
and FM test as well. That he's
Wow.
gonna be a player.
Nobody has tried
I think
to.
he's the best.
No one's tried to counter
Of all
it
the
either.
centre mids, Bentancur,
Basuma with the drop down.
Basuma, man.
What's going on there?
I thought he's like, this was him. And I thought, yeah, the first part of the season, Basuma was doing all
Playing
that stuff.
basket-
I thought,
playing
This is the
basketball.
Brighton, and then I think he got sent off in the game.
Sloppy stuff.
And then, bro,
drop
since then
downs,
it's
yeah.
just been, bruv.
That's what
Is
Was it the
horrible,
Luton?
man.
Was it the Luton one? I think. Yeah. that
Yeah,
was
he's
back
been
then.
horrible.
Then he
since,
was
man,
away.
so I think, yeah.
Once they
Twelve
shift
months
like
watch.
Skip, once they shift Skip and like a Lo Celso,
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg. Yeah.
But Højbjerg's been wanting to go since last September.
Still manages to somehow get minutes. and
He did a
run around.
nasty
Decent
turn of
squad
Douglas
player, man.
Luiz
I think is. I don't
in
even
like the
rate him,
70th
but-
minute.
But decent squad player, man. But
Yeah,
Good
but
old
no,
Spurs, man.
I actually really like Spurs. Like as a
I
team,
don't.
like I just like what Spurs are. like a bunch of
What they
like
do.
really
Tries.
athletic players
Tries.
who know how to kick ball.
That pressure that they were applying in the first 20 was very scary.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I didn't like
That was
watching it.
That was you lot used to press.
It's like
that
torture.
last year. It was a
Now.
torture. You don't.
Did you see them in the first
Your press
like,
was torturous
20
last
minutes
year.
of their FA Cup game versus City? I know City came out winning, but Pep had to be like, "Yo, you man, stop pressing them."
Yeah.
Because I don't know
yeah.
what they're putting in the
Nah.
Their
Spurs.
thing, their press is a bit like,
And then
it's
the
sprint
the,
press. It's
the
not even
fullbacks
slow
playing
down a bit.
DM, then as like advanced
Up front.
eights in a box midfield.
That's what Emery was trying to
It's
nullify.
Too much.
Yeah, that's what Emery was trying to nullify.
And
But-
just got some mad recipe. I don't know what
Where he
he's
cooked up in
prepping
Japan,
over the.
or
Yeah,
where was he?
yeah.
Kishimawa,
He's been
Kashimawa,
around,
he
so he's
was?
taken
Yeah.
bits.
And
Got
he's
the Celtic
Australian.
drip and the, yeah.
He's like, you guys just run.
He's cooked something crazy
Yeah.
up, man. Yeah, shout out to
Gosh,
Spurs,
shout out,
man.
John. He's doing a
Yeah.
thing though.
I think they've got. I'll probably back them to get it now. You know.
Their fixtures are bad, but then I think out of Villa and Spurs, because we're nowhere to be seen. Out of
I'm
Villa
not
and
being
Spurs,
kid
I'm
myself
gonna
here.
go with Spurs.
They've got more XP.
They got better players like you said, Son,
Yeah.
world class player, Addison.
Yeah. Son's just ticking over.
I think
on the low.
if you say to Ollie Watkins,
So-
"Yo, 8 games, we need 8 goals," he goes,
I'll
"I've
try.
done enough."
yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
Son will
Take
go
my
and
20.
Do some
Yeah.
training. Pape Matasar, since he's getting all the praise, he says that once he's done playing football, he wants to do computer science.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. His man's in the right place. Unlike
Parents
Consa, bro.
onto him as well, man.
Yeah.
Good to see, man.
When you say computer science, it means he's going to invest his millions into a startup.
Some computer.
Tech.
Hands off, silent partner. Any more for any more? No.
Any hot takes?
Crystal
Weekend?
Palace, Luton.
Hot takes.
no.
Kai Havertz to be in the conversation for player of the season come end of the season. What I mean by that is he won't be, but he's going to have a great last 10 games.
Okay.
I heard he has a purple patch in March.
Yeah.
I haven't researched it, but Chelsea fans say there's like. it's
I don't
March
think we've
madness
seen
for Kai
anything
Havertz.
different
He's
from
mad.
Kai Havertz just yet.
Yeah, but I feel like
personally.
He scored big goals though
Well,
for you.
he scored in 4 games in a row, which he's never.
He's
had
never
at
done
Chelsea.
that at Chelsea
Oh,
yet.
did it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I'm
don't
saying
feel
these
like
next 10 games. I
this
feel like
is-
he's gonna just.
I think he'll be clutch though for you. I think he won't play great because he's
Jesus
not a
is
great
back.
player, but but when it comes to that
It's over.
needing a goal, I think when there's a time like you see like yesterday where it's like we're
Look
not
how they
playing
treat you,
great,
man.
we need this win. Who's gonna grab this game or get us that goal?
Ben White.
Ben White and Havertz.
Yeah.
Them ones, okay.
Saka. I don't know where I rate Odegaard, but when's Odegaard gonna? Do you know what I mean? Or is it
Odegaard
just me?
likes to pump it on bad teams.
He does the.
I clocked it against
he
Sheffield
does
United.
the-
Oh, bully.
Like when he's
Yeah,
playing the
he's a bully.
Burnleys and
Bully.
the-
He's flat, is he flat
you do
track?
this hands on. Hey, come on, guys! But when it's the nitty gritty,
Crunchine.
I don't see him. Just I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Tell me
What?
Declan might say to him,
because it's
big man, take that off your
Yeah,
arm.
because
Yeah.
I think Deck's now saying like just whip the ball and just let me
Whip
do
that
something.
in.
with
But
it.
yeah,
I'll
whilst
whip
you're
it.
there, take that thing off your arm.
Yeah.
Send that my
Wait,
way.
you know what he needs to do? He needs to-
The Rolex. Take off your Rolex. Take off your aquamarine.
Deck needs to go to. Hey, big man.
Declan
Big
is
See that
going
there?
to do the
I know
Mayfair thing.
I know I'm new here, but big man.
Yeah.
You know where that's
Take
supposed
it
to be.
off.
You know where that's supposed to be.
That's mad. Yeah.
You know where it's supposed to be, Jess.
I'm like,
You know
no,
what
Oi.
no homo, but you can't be that pretty and be captain, can you?
This is what Scorch was saying. He said Odegaard's not the thing,
Declan
but I like Odegaard.
Gabriel.
Yes.
No.
Because they were saying, oh, 'cause remember when it was up for grabs?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, he doesn't really speak English. I don't care.
Okay.
Gabriel don't need to
Don't
speak
speak.
English.
Deck
Just-
does
yeah,
the whole
just do-
cameras like thing. Like you're not gonna get that with Gabriel.
Oh.
Deck
I want
knows
that.
cameras are on
SB's
him.
thinking brand.
Yeah, I'm talking brand.
Muller Rice.
I was at that Community Shield, to be fair, and I looked up and I saw Declan Rice screaming at winning a Community Shield.
No, he knows.
Screaming.
He is the PR guy.
Yeah.
So
He
I
ne-
think the
No, he
armband.
knows where the cameras are. man.
Odi, big man.
He needs to make sure that
That
puts
day
I do have,
day armband.
armband you got there with the red face.
Declan might leave with that still.
I do have one thing though. Is Van Dijk the greatest?
What's the greatest?
Why?
He's for me. Van Dijk isn't the greatest, yeah, because he's playing in an era where
There's not many great strikers.
There is more
says
shots.
this.
He's playing in an era where teams have more shots. Teams attack much higher. Teams are so much more dynamic. Teams are literally playing with a front five.
Teams are so much
He's not playing against
You know what
Pogba.
teams
more
though, yeah?
tactically sound.
Someone like John. I'll use Johnny Evans as an example. I don't know. You might find someone else might have other examples, but of old defenders that's still playing now. For like Pepe and people like this.
Yeah.
And I think these guys that was back in the day where they had all these other centre backs that were cold, and they're still playing now at this age. And we're looking
it's
at
very
them like,
mad.
these are still the best of
He's
like
playing
Thiago
in
Silva.
the Premier
There's so
League.
much old centre backs
yeah.
now that's playing. It's like
Elikim Mangala.
We said we're gonna judge Van Dijk. Van Dijk's got to play till
yeah, Van Dijk's
he's got to touch
probably got like
40.
another 8. I'll tell you, Van Dijk's probably got another 8 years.
Why isn't Van Dijk the best though?
No, for me, he's clean one of the best that's
No, he's
ever
one of
played
the
in the
But
Premier.
why isn't he the best?
Who is
He's
the
not
best?
better than John Terry or Rio
Yeah,
Ferdinand.
John Terry is the best. Tony
John
Adams.
Terry is the best.
What's
Real-
John Terry better at than Van Dijk?
Let's-
You know what? Even Vidic,
Hey, guys,
even Vidic.
Let's
yeah,
just
right,
wrap it
this
up
is what
because
it is,
look at the time. And
This is for
I
another-
don't want to
yeah.
be here anymore.
Player of the year, Vidic. Centre back.
It's been a while.
I'll go VVD.
On that note, guys, please be sure to subscribe to Armchair Gaffers if you like to see. Yes,
Content.
Great
If you're
football
content
content
with
from
content.
funny, handsome, intelligent, tactically sound, wise old heads with a
Sixth
few
in the
grey
Premier
hairs.
League.
Then yeah,
Don't
we're the place to be, man.
Scorch will be back soon, celebrating Spurs.
Scorch is not coming back.
Spurs and
Okay,
their
he just
fourth
literally
story.
just called me now.
Oh, that was the cool.
That's
No. They got the dub, bro. You know the energy is flying right now for Spurs right now.
Yeah, the highs are high.
High,
Lows are low.
high-in.
Must be nice.
Casemiro high-in. Casemiro high-in.
Must be nice.
All right,
Back.
we've been the Gaffers.
You've been great. Peace.
Peace.